Good morning, everybody. It's been a couple days since I've been here. Been a pretty heavy workload as of late. Um, Today, I want to talk about something that I've been struggling with a little bit the last few days, which is self-doubt, right? When you're not feeling at your best, or you're not feeling like you're good enough, or worthy enough, or strong enough, or any of the enoughs out there, um, doubt can really take hold. And what we don't want to do is we don't want to make rash decisions based on doubt, right? But even worse, we don't want to be so crippled by our doubt that we don't make any decisions at all, okay? Because even in moving forward with a mistake is progress. And a lot of people don't understand that it's okay to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. We've all heard since we were children, that's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes, and that doesn't change just because we grow up. It doesn't change, even though it does get a little scarier because the mistakes become a little bit more difficult or bigger or crucial to your well-being. But all those mistakes that you've made in your life, they've led you here. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about that doubt. What do we do when we're feeling like we're doubtful? For me, it's acknowledging like, okay, I'm not making this decision because I don't trust myself. Or, God, I can't believe I did that. Why would I do that? Second guessing yourself. Don't do that. Instead, remember what led you to that decision. And if you can't make that decision, let's start looking at some facts in our life that give us that trust and belief and faith in ourselves. Um, if you made a decision to terminate a relationship, you probably didn't make that lightly, and there was probably a lot of really good reasons behind it. Now look back on that and think about it. Don't look back on the emotions. Don't look back on, the specific events, but just remember how you felt in that moment before you made that decision. And then look at how you feel now. Yeah, there's going to be some sadness and there's going to be some pain, but overall, are you happier? Are you not happier? Really, really look at that. Let's talk about leaving a job, right? If you are unhappy at work, it's not paying the bills, or it's leaving you so depleted that you're not living life, you're just working. Maybe it's time to make a change. And what could that look like? Instead of saying, oh, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm not doing good enough, look at what would I like to do? What would fulfill me, right? Because if it doesn't fulfill you and it depletes you, it's not good for you. And you don't need to second guess that. Whatever decision you've made or are trying to make or trying to figure out, you got to find that faith in yourself. And sometimes finding faith in yourself is also using your faith, right? So for me, it's all about the man upstairs. After my stroke and nearly dying and having so many doctors tell me I should not have survived, someone was watching over me. I went from somebody who wasn't very religious or spiritual to someone who is now. So whether it's, you believe in the Christian God, or, you're Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, spiritual, believe in the sun, stars, and the, astrology, it really doesn't matter, but find that faith. Find something that you can turn to anchor yourself in a moment, and remember that you're not on your own, whether it's family, friends, God. Talk to these people. Don't try and go through these things on your own, and then you will find your faith in you, and then you will be able to push forward without that doubt. So keep pushing, keep trying. Remember, be patient, be kind, and love yourself. If you do all three of those things, you'll get past this self-doubt moment, and you will definitely be okay.